Alright, let's dive into the world of Python tuples. Imagine you're an IT freshie, and you've just stumbled across a hidden gem in your Python journey. Tuples are like these mysterious characters in a movie you've all been talking about, but they're actually in your computer scripts, and boy, do they have some cool stories to tell. So, grab a cup of coffee, pull up a chair, and let's unravel the mystery together, shall we? Now, tuples might look similar to lists, but don't let their simple list-like appearance fool you. They're specialists. They deal with data that won't change. Picture this, you've got a string of preset values like names on a birthday ticket list. Once they're set, you don't want them to change, do you? That's when tuples come into play. First off, creating tuples is as easy as pie, but with a twist. To make a tuple, you just throw comma-separated values into parentheses, like this. Birthday_guests is equal to. It seems just like a list, right? Well, hold on, because here's the little secret that sets them apart. These guys don't allow modifications. That's right, no changes once they're sealed in their tuples. This rigidity makes them super reliable, especially when you know your data won't need any tweaking. They're like your dependable best friend who is always there, unchanged and steadfast. Now, since tuples are immutable, accessing their internals isn't just touching base, it's like time-limited access to a treasure trove. Tuples can store different types of data, not just strings or integers like lists. You can pack up anything from numbers, strings, to even other complex data types into these tiny data capsules. A tuple isn't just one thing, it's a container for a whole world of diversity. Accessing a tuple's content is a snap. Just use an indexing operator, like for the first item, which for our birthday guest's tuple would return alias. But remember, tuples follow the sequence. Items are ordered. It's like they're standing in a line for an early morning breakfast, and each holds a special place in that queue. And guess what? Tuples are iterable too, just like lists but with one less hassle. You can loop through them using a for loop. No need for indexing or worrying about negative steps to go backwards, because we all know that time in code is money. It's smooth sailing as you run through the items one by one. If you find yourself adding items to a tuple, well, prepare to switch gears, because tuples and addition, that's an oxymoron right there. Tuples can't magically absorb other tuples. But there's a workaround. You can create a nested tuple, which is just a tuple that holds another tuple, sort of giving a sense of a tuple within a tuple universe. But wait, there's more. Tuples and lists have an inseparable bond based on their creation. Using only commas without round or square symbols will create a list. A list might be like a friendly neighbor next door, accepting changes over time, but it doesn't share tuples' unique property of immutability. Now, let's talk about tuples in function calls. Imagine inviting your friends to your birthday party, and with tuples, you do this with a flourish. Pass your tuple of guests to a function like so, celebrate_birthday, the function gets all the info neatly in one go, like a neat stack of presents under the Christmas tree, ready to be unwrapped. Furthermore, tuples play nice with sequence unpacking and assignment. It's like breaking into the secret room of tuples and finding all items ready to be assigned to their own variables without fuss. Tuples also like to show off in database operations and loop iterations. Whether you are returning multiple values from a function or running through a list, tuples are your go-to champs, making it super chumpy cheesy without any extra coding tricks. So, how do you bring these fantastical tales of tuples into your Python scripts? It's as simple as invoking them in your code like any other value, using them to store your trusty friends, the data elements. Whether in a list or not, tuples can join forces too. Like using them in a list comprehension, that's coding's own version of a party mix. But the story doesn't end there. Python 3 introduced something snazzy called named tuples. Imagine having not just a guest list but also their preferences and all that jazz. Named tuples give your data a tagline. They're a tuple but with a personal touch, where each item has an associated meaning, something like Elise, age 29, loves cupcakes. You can access them like any tuple member while keeping the code legible and your data self-explanatory. So, there you have it, tuples in the Pythonian dialect of the digital age, a steadfast friend, reliable and flexible, indispensable for your IT freshie toolkit. They might not be as flashy as something that can grow and shrink at will like lists or other data collections, but they sure have their own charm and utility locked arm in arm with Python's versatile language. Now, I'm not just blowing smoke. Tuples are indeed an excellent addition to your arsenal for writing effective and clean code. So next time you write a script where the data elements are constant, remember these characters and make the most of them without a second guessing. Give them a whirl and watch as your code becomes sleeker and more efficient. Now, for the nitty-gritty, to delve deeper into their enchanting world, I've got this nugget of wisdom. Check out Neeraj and subscribe to his channel for more Python wisdom. Whoosh! I hope this unraveled the marvelous tales of tuples. Happy coding, friend.